Load na Dito is an artistic and research project based in Manila, Philippines. Developed as a homemade culture, currently located in Cubao, Quezon City. It uses any possible space as a site for knowledge sharing, inquiry, and discussion. Load na Dito is a local top-up system for cell phone credit, where you can load anywhere as long as you can see a sign Load na Dito. Developing it as a model, the initiative makes projects in different locations, building new energies to hub load. By organizing and co-organizing a wide range of programs, Load na Dito hopes to critically address the questions of participation and collaboration in the relation of practice of contemporary art. Since 2016, we have been developing various ways of engagements, from symposiums, public performances, one-day exhibitions, publications, and a game. And as the world shuts down in the beginning of 2020 because of the pandemic, we have to pause, reflect back, and recalibrate our ways of working with others and the critical presentation of contemporary art. We would like to share to you one project of Load na Dito last year, adapting to the situation of isolation, forced restrictions, and slow movements, a delicate and careful process of connection through critical and productive conversations. Flex is a listening and talking game. Participants sit in a circle around an empty bottle in the center. There is no moderator. The game proceeds by spinning the bottle. The person pointed by the bottle picks out one word from the deck of flex cards, or the previous person's talk, and freely speaks about what comes to his/her mind triggered by the word. Although the content of the talk does not have to be related to what the previous person has said, the participants need to always keep their ears open to what others say because they never know when their turn will come. It is up to the bottle, which facilitates horizontal relationships among the participants. Hence, in Flex, the flow of the conversation is connected by words instead of the content. We have collected the words discussed since the first Flex held in October 2019, which currently totals about 500 words. The words are printed on cards to be incorporated in the game. In response to the restrictions on physical gathering, we decided to try Flex by transferring to the online space. And to our surprise, it turned out to be an effective platform of sharing, so much more than we had expected. First of all, it became an opportunity for the participants who had been isolated in their homes to reflect and voice out their daily observations, feelings, and thoughts while unpacking the meaning of familiar words. The participants were also able to exchange words with others without the responsibility of making direct response, but still being able to stay connected through the simple choice of words even when the conversation was disrupted by an unstable internet connection. Typically, an exhibition would have preset concept, but we intentionally did not set any theme or guidepost. The participating artists, while in dispersed places, continuously listened to each other's voices by playing Flex regularly, through which kindness and imagination for each other in uncertainty were exchanged, naturally creating a shared sense of immaterial space. Perhaps this process is best captured in the word dawn that came up at the very first online Flex meeting, where all of us met for the first time. It is neither night or morning, while it could be simultaneously night and morning. The exhibition was formed by the links of intentions to receive such elusive presence. The poetic language, as described by Trinity Minha, provides us to speculate the indefinability of the exhibition sought for, through the notion of poetic language. Minha said that I am certainly not referring to the poetic as the site for the consolidation of a subjectivity, or as an aestheticized practice of language. Rather, I'm referring to the fact that language is fundamentally reflexive, and only in poetic language can one deal with meaning in a revolutionary way. For the nature of poetry is to offer meaning in such a way that it can never end, with what it is said or shown, destabilizing thereby the speaking subject and exposing the fiction of all rationalization. The exhibition packets on the street emerged from the process of flexing and stretching words and nuances, weaving an organic flow of association and disassociations. It's a multiplicity of lines linked through reciprocity, receiving and offering. In hindsight, creating the exhibition as a process shaped by connecting small, fragile, and unexpected events without a predetermined direction may have been an expression of consciousness that refuses to be packaged and consumed. It was an attempt to question the conventional value of clarity and accessibility, to liberate language from its traditional power relations, and to open up a shared space to rework on the normalized meanings.